Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'll be reviewing this Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Power Dasher Cromar. Now this is a Generation Selects exclusive. I got this one from Entertainment Earth, I believe, and I'll put links in the description below. But here he is. Now he is a slight retool of 6-gun, the weaponizer, basically just a different head and just repainted. But I think he looks pretty cool. He doesn't give off the 6-gun vibes in these colors, so that's cool. Okay, let's get him out of the package. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to remind folks that I will be raffling off this Titans Returns Overlord custom I did to anyone who donates to my Extra Life page. Link to the page will be in the description. So here is Power Dasher Cromar out of the box. It comes with his instructions here. Here's his instructions, and you can see the different weapons he becomes and the names or identifiers for them. And in the instructions you can also see the different loadouts that you can put them in on different Siege figures. And here we have Sideswipe as an example. Pretty much exactly like Siege 6-gun, but a different color and a different head sculpt. So let's take a closer look at him here. You can see over here the red, two different tones. This seems to be a more like paint, well, yeah, so they painted this part. It's a little odd, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really do too much for me to have this a different tone of red, so I'm not sure why they added the extra step to paint this red. Even over here with the legs, a little odd in my opinion, but it is what it is. You can see the head sculpt, really nice. It's so 80s. I mean, if you look at the head sculpt, there's multiple paint applications. You see the blue and the yellow eyes, very much reminiscent of the 80s Power Dashers, which this figure is basically based on. Nice black, nice clear Autobot logo. On 6-gun, this was all black, and this was red. You can see the paint apps here on the thrusters. This part I believe is the same color as 6-gun, but then they added these little, they changed some of the parts here to this gray plastic. I mean, it's a pretty neat figure. Mainly for me, the reason why I got this is just to have a complete set of Power Dashers. And at first I wasn't going to collect them because Power Dashers don't really mean too much to me. In G1, they were basically a mail away. I don't even think they had a comic book appearance back in G1. And I'm pretty sure they did not have a cartoon appearance either, so they were very niche, and I think that's the only reason why I picked them up. The Power Dashers are characters that are just, I mean, I didn't even think they were going to make them for that matter, because they're not popular. Nobody cared about, I don't remember caring about them in the 80s. I knew they were just mail-aways, but now that I'm older, I find these little oddities a lot more appealing. So I picked up all the Power Dashers and even the one in the Amazon 3-pack just to have a complete set. Okay, enough with that. Let's get on to articulation. He's just like 6-gun. His head is not on a ball, so it can only go 360. Goes up there, rotates because he is a part transformer. Everything just comes apart at the elbow, and the arm has a swivel. The legs, he can do the splits if he wants to. Thigh rotation, kick, bend at the knee, kick back, and he does have ankle tilt because he's a Siege figure. I don't know if you want to count this, but there's like not really articulation in my opinion. But that's pretty much it for it. Oh wait, he also has waist articulation as well. Now, I did a review of 6 Gun, so I'm not going to go into too much detail on transformation. Let's get him into his other mode. Here's Cromar in vehicle mode, and it's okay. I mean, his gimmick is really being able to be taken apart and used as weapons for other figures. So for that being, I think that's his main gimmick, or I believe it is. So this for me is okay. It's just the head sticks out so much because it's red. Didn't stick out so much with 6 Gun because the body was red. But other than that, I don't really have too much to add for that. You know, this is nicely painted. Thrusters here and up here, it's pretty clean. There's no battle damage. I don't think 6 Gun had any as well. But other than that, it's a pretty decent vehicle mode. It's not the best out there for deluxes, but like I said, the gimmick is really being able to take him apart. And let's take him apart here. Let's put this out over here, bring this out here. Just like 6 Gun, he can be separated into a bunch of parts here. And I think this is one piece. If you look here, it's a little odd. So it looks like they used 6 Gun's mold color, but they painted over it, which I'm personally not a fan of. Look at it. You can see the red through it. Really wish they would, you know, use black plastic instead. But that's one thing I'm not too pleased with Cromar. Look at that. This is going to fade and chip away with time. If you look closely, it's not enough coats as well. You can see the red coming through. The bright side is it's on a part of the vehicle and robot that is not so much noticed, I think. And yeah, I just don't understand why they did this. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, here's his other parts here. These become guns as well. And I guess you can take this piece, put it here if you want. Definitely a lot of playability in terms of weapons, making new weapons. Like even here, you can remove this and somewhat of a weapon. I don't know. This is just wings, I guess. So you have another gun over here as well. And you have this thing that can be just a rocket launcher of some sort. Oh, peekaboo. There's Cromar. Okay, let's get this guy back into robot mode and do some size comparisons. Okay, here is Power Dasher Cromar next to his fellow Power Dashers, Zatar and Aragon. So you have Zatar here and Aragon. These two are Generation Selects exclusives, and this was in the Amazon Fan Vote 3-pack exclusive. Here he is next to Decepticon Battle Master Aimless. And here he is next to Voyager class Generation Select exclusive Combat Megatron. Let's get them all into picture here. Personally, I like this character, but I do not think it's a must-buy. The only reason why I got this is because it is a Power Dasher. The mold, for me, it's okay. It's 6 Gun and a repainted 6 Gun. It does have a nice head sculpt, but the fact that it's based on a set of characters that we really haven't got a version of since G1 is really the main reason why I picked it up. If you're into niche characters, pick it up, but if you're not, I don't think you're going to be really missing anything out. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.
Defenders of truth, robots who fight in disguise.